Reading 281. 2. Recapping 281. 1. Purpose of healing group. To be a manifestation of his love in this particular experience. Lose self in love and service to others. Individually. Raising the Christ consciousness in self and visualizing its activity upon that one or those to whom the aid is to be brought. As ye ask in my name, believing, so shall it be in the self-same hour. Feeling and seeing of the Christ in the present. It is I, peace. My peace. I give unto thee. There must be raised in each individual that consciousness of the indwelling, or to put it in material manner, the superseding of the Christ consciousness in that matter, that would be healed. Then raise the Christ consciousness that will supersede, will overcome. As he overcame even death, so may ye in his name overcome the ills that the flesh is heir to, through its advent into a material world. May the self raise within self that Christ consciousness that knocks at thine own heart, that would enter and tarry there. As there comes that Christ consciousness in self, in the gathering of the group to be fed by the Master's hand, so may the designations of that each is to raise in themselves for the accomplishing of that being sought by the seeker. Bringing the spirit of understanding to those as gather in his name, even as the blessings came with the ministry in those of the temple days. Crystallizing in self that power as draws others to the knowledge of having been with him in daily walks of life now. To know the healing in his voice, his understanding. Seeking his power to be demonstrated, manifested, made clear in the lives of those seeking in the now. Making known to others that there is that power being made manifest through this group who put their trust in him. For this purpose brought I thee into being, that my love may be known in this land. Be faithful unto the end. Reading 281. 2. We, the group designated as the healing group, have gathered here to seek through these channels to know the way thou would have us work in bringing to others help in thy name. Please clarify our minds as to the method and way for us to proceed in seeking to help others. You will answer any questions that will be asked. Yes, we have the individuals and the group as gathered here. In seeking for understanding, let each hearken to what he has to say. Come, my children, lift up thine hearts that I may enter in. As ye have chosen me, so have I chosen you, that ye may be a blessing to those who seek in my name to know the truth, as may be magnified in their lives through thine aid in me. Grace, mercy and peace is given to those thou askest for in the proportion as thy trust, thy faith, is in me. As ye seek through raising in self that image of love in him, so may thine self be lifted up, and the understanding come to him who seeks for same. Is there any danger in trying to heal someone else? After long pause. Questions. The promise as has been just made. Should each of us as individuals, after raising the Christ's vibrations in ourselves, send these as individuals or through only one of our group? Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I will be in the midst of them, whether in thought or in person. Designations for individual separations in the group have been outlined, that one chooses the needs of the individual seeking the aid, another designates who will be the messenger, with the aid of the group in the prayer, in the thought raised in the individual to be aided. Come together in one mind, as one purpose, one designated as one, cleansing themselves in mind and body, to be the messenger, or the channel for that individual. Each seeking for aid may then be aided according to the faith in those that seek to aid in his name. These bring the strength of union in group, rather than individuals. Who may in self find turmoil, when I would do good, evil is present, who, in being designated as a channel for an individual, may, with a consecrated effort on the part of others, bring that of a manifold strength to others. Come in singleness of heart, in oneness of purpose. Knowing peace, mercy and grace is granted as the faith, the hope, is in him. Please outline a group meditation for us which will aid us in being of aid to others. Our Father who art in heaven, hear our pleading for one of thine children, who in weakness has erred and seeks thy face. Mercy, O God, to us all, through him who promised what we ask in his name will be done in this body. What times would be best for our periods of meditation in which we seek to give aid to others? Early in the morning, late in the evening. Or 7 in the morning, 6 in the evening. What connection must be established with those we are trying to help? As of old, he that would be aided must seek. Even as has been indicated. As has been given, let all things be done in order. Seeking, knowing. As ye measure, as ye act in thought, and mind, and heart, and body, and the imaginations of thine self become materialized in others' actions. How often and how should we conduct our group meetings? As often as seemeth well unto thee. Let all do with their might what their hands find to do. As the call comes from others seeking aid through you, then seek aid from the others through their cooperation in bringing strength, power, and the magnifying of his name in their lives and in others. Please explain why the Master in many cases forgave sins in healing individuals. Sins are of commission and omission. Sins of commission were forgiven, while sins of omission were called to mind even by the Master. How should the group make itself known to those whom it might help? Fear not that thine work will not find an outlet once there is union of purpose. Has he not said, "Be joyous in that I have chosen thee, as thou hast chosen me, and ye may be lights in my name"? We are through.